Start out by burning very light tan curving lines at the top of the waterfall. Then add a rock near the top of the waterfall. For this, you just need a little blob of semi-dark color. Once the rock is in place, burn a vertical band of color that extends from the rock and eventually fades away. For some reason, I removed some of the color from my rock, then use the side of the shader and burn some very thin vertical lines that start at the top of the waterfall and extend a little ways down. These lines help convey movement in the waterfall. If desired, add a second rock. You can also leave the rocks out. Make sure to add some vertical lines along the upper portion of the waterfall. This really does give it a sense of movement. How many lines to create is up to you, but don't get too carried away with them. Also, keep them on the lighter side. It wouldn't look right if you had really dark lines going down your waterfall. When you extend the color from the rocks, allow the color to gradually fade away. Also, create a tapered end that eventually comes to a point. Burn a line near the bottom of the waterfall where the lake begins. Do not burn right up to the waterfall. Then start burning circular motion on the background foliage near the bottom of the waterfall to create the top edge shape of the water spray. Keep the shape rounded, like little fluffy clouds or cotton balls. Below the spray, burn horizontal lines or thin bands of color. Create a half circle or curved shape with these lines. This will create the impression that the waterfall is forcing the lake water away from it. Or to put it a different way, the short lines give movement to the lake water. How dark should the overall color of the lake water be? That is completely up to you. The waterfall is blocked in. Now it is time for the reburning to darken up the area and further define some of the details. This includes adding more lines to the water to give the water a deeper color. The lines will also make the water appear choppy. The lower portion of the waterfall needs some color. For this, burn pale bands of color that start just above the spray. Then pull the pen tip up towards the top of the waterfall. Here's how my waterfall turned out. I have a more in-depth tutorial, and a link to that tutorial will be in the video description.